Today let's talk about Jira learning path. Yes, one more time. I made a couple of videos on this topic, and to be honest, I have been talking about it and writing about it for quite a while on not only my channel but also on my blog. I have written few blogs where I have talked about how to start your Jira learning uh, career. So today I basically was looking at this question from Parvati Manish Shankar Dave. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Parvati. So the question is to start as Jira administration, resources to learn. So Parvati is basically looking for resources, but let me read the question. Hi, I'm a project manager, and I might need to do some Jira administration as well as added responsibility in my company. So Parvati is a project manager, and uh, maybe this user has to do Jira administration as part of the job, or maybe as an added responsibility. There is no dedicated Jira admin, which is fine. It happens in a lot of companies. And by the way, Parvati is talking about Jira Cloud. So I'll try to answer this question, keeping in mind this cloud aspect. I have a good sense of Jira as a Jira user, but not as Jira admin. I would like to know the right learning path so that I can do Jira administration completely. So completely is probably misleading here. I mean, there's no end to it. I have been doing Jira administration uh, for more than a decade now, but uh, I don't think I know each and everything. I'm learning new things every day. Please share information on certifications recommended, links for learning, etc., etc. Now, I have responded to this question, and by the way, other people have also responded with the links to the Atlassian University and training. So there are plenty of resources on Atlassian website that you can take a look at. So if you go to training.atlassian.com, you can find those resources. And if you search for Atlassian certification, atlassian.com/university/certification, you can learn a lot about certification as well. But I thought I'll probably talk about this again one more time. Uh, if you're trying to learn, so if you're like Parvati and if you're trying to learn Jira administration, I think the very first thing that you need to decide is what exactly you're trying to achieve. Because there are different things that you can do. You can be just Jira administration. You can do just Jira administration, like customizing Jira, uh, helping others in adopting a tool like Jira, and there are so many things that you can do with customization, and Jira administration covers those things. Then there is also something like Jira system administration, which is probably not really relevant for you because you're on cloud. But if you let us say are on server, then you might need to migrate Jira to another server, upgrade Jira, do some housekeeping activities, making sure Jira is up and running. And people are not complaining about the performance, for example. You can also do Jira development, like you can write apps. And when I say development, I'm also trying to cover things like integration, and maybe you want to do things from other tools to Jira. I mean, maybe you want to talk to Jira programmatically, or maybe you're writing plugins, apps, or maybe you want to introduce Jira in your DevOps process, which I'm sure you may want to do. Or you can do, or you can think about becoming a Jira consultant like me, because we do each and everything. Of course, we are not really good in each and everything, but we need to have a decent knowledge of various aspects of various aspects of things that you can do with Jira, and of course other Atlassian tools, and where exactly Jira fits into the picture in the whole process. Now, since you're a project manager, uh, I think and you have to do Jira administration as an extra activity. So I think you can start by just focusing on the customization aspect, like learn how Jira customization works, and and Customization is basically all about making sure people are able to use Jira the way they want, not the other way around. I mean, you don't need to adopt your processes, the way you work, to use a tool. It should be always uh, tool should be able to adopt itself, or you should be able to customize the tool. For example, let us say if there's a team and that team is interested in using Jira for doing simple task management, or maybe it's a non-technical team. They don't care about the boards or the agile aspects. So you should be able to do that, and you should be able to uh, create a project for them with those specific processes, specific customizations that you can do for that particular team. And if if there is a similar requirement for a software development team, they may want to use Jira for not only software development but also bug tracking, also for test management, and they may want to use Jira along with their code repository. They may want to integrate Jira with their development tools. So those things can also be done. Of course, you need to learn how workflows works, how different schemes works, and you need to be comfortable with the concept of permissions. And if you learn the schemes, the configurations in Jira, then I think that will cover a lot of things. Now, if you already know Jira, and if you have been doing Jira, if you have been using Jira as a user, then learning Jira shouldn't take more than 2 days. I mean, Jira administration aspects. I mean, if you try to go for a course like a standard Jira admin course, usually it's like a couple of days, not more than that, to be honest. And apart from a standard training, what I think you should do, because you're on cloud, you should sign up for a cloud instance and do things with it, like keep playing with it, try to break it, try to mess it up, uh, because it is on cloud. Don't worry about messing. Don't really worry about messing it up, because it is not going to. I mean, you can't really break it, but try to do whatever you can with it. Delete things, fix things, uh, try to restore it, try to perform import and export, try to learn how to integrate Jira with other tools, maybe with the other Atlassian tools, and maybe with other tools that are from different companies, not Atlassian basically. Uh, Jira REST API in itself is huge. I mean, you can do a lot of wonderful things with Jira, like how to talk to Jira programmatically, learn automations, and you can also take a look at different apps that can help you in getting the most out of your Jira instance. And the best thing that you can do is spend time on the community. So what I do every day, or what I try to do every day, I make it a point to open Atlassian community at least once. I have a specific slot in my calendar where I make sure I open Atlassian community and I look at all the recent questions and try to answer those questions. So either two things will happen. Either you, or three things can happen. Either you know the answer, so you can straight away answer, which is great. If you don't exactly know, but you have some basic idea, you can probably do some research, like search on Google or DuckDuckGo, whatever search engine you're using, and open your cloud instance just to be double sure, and then answer. Third thing can happen. A third thing that can happen is you don't know the answer and you have no idea about it. So in that case, you have something to worry about. Like, make it a point to learn it if you think that question is of your interest. So apart from certification, apart from training, play with it. That is what you can do to learn Jira properly. And before you know it, I mean, there is no end. There shouldn't be any deadline, like you have to learn each and everything within 2 months or 3 months or 1 year or 6 months. Try to, of course, I mean, you mentioned certifications, and I have talked about certifications quite a lot. But in the beginning, if you're totally new to Jira administration, don't worry about certification, in my opinion, because that shouldn't be your end goal. Uh, it is good to have certification because if you get certified, then it will probably add something to your resume, and it will probably help you in getting a job, for example, or maybe progressing in your career. But certification is probably, you shouldn't be worrying about too much in the very beginning. In the beginning, try to learn it, because you already like Jira, which you mentioned in your question, then I'm sure you will love doing things with Jira uh, administration. I mean, you will definitely learn, or you will definitely enjoy learning Jira administration activities. I can definitely I can guarantee that. And and because we are talking about learning Jira, you can always look at what I have been doing. For example, if you go to my website ravisagar.in, you can go to courses and take a look at different courses. These are all free courses. I'm not really trying to sell you anything, but I talk about Jira quite a lot. I create a video almost every day. No, every day I create a video. And my channel, if you go to YouTube and if you go to Ravi Sagar, youtube.com/ravisagar1, then this is the channel where you can basically see what I have been doing. I talk about uh, solving problems with Atlassian tools, and of course, Jira is one major aspect of it. I guess as compared to other Atlassian tools, Jira is one tool which is probably uh, in the center, and everything is always. I mean, when you talk about Atlassian or when you talk about Jira, people know that it is a tool from Atlassian. But when you say Atlassian, the first thing that will come to people's mind will be Jira. So Jira is always there. I mean, Jira is definitely the tool that is the focus for Atlassian. So what I was trying to say is that apart from, of course, paid trainings or certifications, um, you can always look at my content. I normally talk about Jira. I mostly talk about things that you can do with Jira and Atlassian tools. So you can learn if you follow my YouTube videos, then you can learn about not only Jira usage but Jira administration. I talk about different apps. My area of interest is automation. So I talk about automations, REST API, and script runner, for example, which I believe you should look at. If you're on cloud, then you should definitely look at script runner for Jira on cloud, so that you can get the most out of your Jira instance by doing those automations with the help of Groovy scripts. So in this video, I just wanted to give you an idea about uh, how you can plan your learning. I think you should try to first figure out what exactly you're trying to achieve, which I guess is clear from your question. But don't get confused in the beginning, because if you search online, you will find a lot of information, because there is a lot of information. But in the beginning, I think you should probably start and focus on learning the customization aspect. That is what I was trying to answer and trying to help. So that is all I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.